if I had your body, it has probably been years since I started off a video with anything other than hi beautiful people, you know, my little catchphrase or whatever. And that's because every chance that I get, I want to speak the truth over your life about who you are because of whose you are. So you can know that every time I say hi beautiful people, that I mean that with all my heart, because it's the truth. And there are so many lies just circulating around our culture about well, if I was just this, then blank, and if I was just this, then blank, and there's just so little of the truth being spoken. And so every chance, you know, that I get, that God is so gracious enough to put breath in my lungs, I want to remind you of who he says that you are, and what he says about you is the truth, and that truth never changes. And so that's why I start off every video that way. So this was different, but that's okay. The difference between how I started off today's video and how I normally start off videos is that one is a lie and one is the truth, okay? I was talking to a really good friend of mine a couple days ago, and she was just pouring her heart out to me about her body image struggles and comparisons. And she basically said to me, you know, Becca, if I just had your body, then I would be so much more confident about myself, and then I would learn to love myself so much more. Thinking that if she had what I have, and you know, if she could just change little things about herself, then blank, like, is the biggest lie ever. And I hate it because I have struggled with the exact same thing. So knowing that she is struggling with it, and knowing that I have struggled with it in the past, means that a ton of people in this world probably struggle with it, and a lot of times probably silently, which sucks because it's like we all struggle with different things, but we don't talk about it very often because we're too scared that we're the only ones going through it. Okay, so the first lie is that you're alone in your struggle with body image comparison, or just like hating yourself. And that is just the farthest from the truth. You are not alone in that, and a lot of people struggle with it. You can know that I talked to her for hours about just what the truth is and what God says about her, and just tried to pour encouragement into her a ton, and tried to like break down those lies for her. Like, you are not, you know, going to feel fulfilled if that, like, this is what really is true about you, and this is how you can really find contentment and love yourself and blah blah blah. Like, I talked to her about that, and so I'm going to break down those lies for you too, the way that I did with her. So first of all, okay, true lasting confidence does not come from your outward appearance. And second of all, learning to love yourself does not come from your outward appearance either. And I can tell you that with full assurance because of the fact that I used to try to find my confidence in my outward appearance, and specifically I tried to find confidence in what guys said about my outward appearance. It's like a really hard lesson to learn, but some guys, not all guys, okay, some guys will say to you, oh, you're so hot, or you're so pretty, or all this stuff, whatever. They'll say this stuff about you one day. Literally the next day, sometimes they will have already moved on to someone else who's hotter than you or prettier than you in their eyes. And so it's like, if you built your confidence on what that guy or guys said about you, what are you left with when they move on to someone else the next day? Literally, like, your self-confidence will just plummet because of that, because like, you built your self-confidence on what someone else said about you, and the next day it changed, and so your foundation was not something that was solid, and so everything that you built it on, your confidence on, just crumbled. Like, outward appearance in general is so fleeting, right? Like, we're not all going to look the way that we do in our 20s, or even like in high school and stuff. It's like, outward appearance is going to change, and it's fleeting, and like, when we're older, we're gonna age, and that's okay. Like, that's fine. Like, that's how God made it. And so right now, you need to know that building your confidence on your outward appearance, what people think about how you look and how you think you look, that's not something solid to build your foundation of your confidence on. But I can tell you that there is a foundation that you should build your life on, and I would highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 would recommend, okay? That foundation is Jesus Christ alone, because he never changes, and his truth always stays the same. That's what truth is, like, it never changes. And so what he says about you is a solid foundation you can build your life upon. I actually made a video like on this topic, like building your foundation of your life on Jesus, and like how confidence can come from that when you build on it and over time and everything. And that's probably one of my favorite videos I've ever made, because of the fact that I struggled with it so much. Confidence, not feeling good enough, not feeling smart enough, pretty enough, any good enough. Okay, I talk about it. And like, that video means so much to me because of the fact that I used to be one way, and now I've completely changed, and I want everyone to have that same experience, and experience that same change in their lives. Just because like my life has changed so much, that I want everyone else to have that same experience as well. So after this video is over, I'm gonna have like the how to build confidence video linked for you, and then also be in the description as well. It's not a shameless plug because I want it to help you, okay? It's not about me, it's about helping you. That's the whole point of my channel. But with body image confidence specifically for this video, which is what I've been talking about, I'm gonna address the lies that Satan tries to throw at you. Okay, so if you've ever had a thought like this, if I just had her legs, or if I was her weight, or if I just had her hair, or whatever if you've ever thought, and then you think that, oh, well, that will just make me happy, or that would make me fulfilled, that would make me, all the boys like me, or that would make me feel beautiful, whatever. That's just not true. Those are lies. At the end of the day, they are lies, so don't believe them, okay? The truth about you is this. You were created by God, and you are his masterpiece. He says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And the kicker, the one that always gets me every single time, okay? Look around this world. Look at waterfalls, oceans, sunsets, the stars at night, or even like the galaxies beyond, right? God made all of that, I believe. And it's incredible to us to look at it all. Just like take it all in. And sometimes it's just like, holy cow, like this world. And just like beyond this world, it's all amazing. But when God stepped back and looked at everything he made, it says this in Genesis, it says that God said, it was good. He looked at everything, all those waterfalls and stars, and said, it is good. But when he made you, when he made man, when he saw you before you were even born, he did not just say it is good. He said, and it was very good. And like that word, that adverb might not seem super significant, but it is, okay? Because when you look at everything else and you see how amazing it is, the fact that God says that you are very good, when he just says like the stars and everything, that just like blows our mind about how beautiful everything that he created is, like the fact that he says that you are very good, that is significant. So think about that the next time that you go look at the stars, or think about that the next time you see a waterfall, or you see anything that's beautiful that's in this world, or like I said, outside of this world. Like, think about that and know that you are very good. The way that God made you, the way he created you, the way he knitted you together in your mother's womb was very good. You can know, and you can rest in this today, that God made you perfectly in his image. You were created fearfully and wonderfully made. He calls you his masterpiece, and he says that you are very good. And that is something that you should build your life upon, that truth of who you are. That is something that you can say, I am beautiful because of who made me. I am who I am because of whose I am. That is what you should build your life upon. Have a great day, and know that you are so loved and so beautiful. Then I saw the God.